Hey everybody, Dr. Strife here, bringing you a new video. So I'm a little late to this, but this is okay. I wanted to give my impressions of the Guilty Gear beta I played. A little delayed because I was dealing with a bit of an ice storm, lost power for a little bit, but we're back, we're making some content for you, and we're going to talk about my impressions of the Guilty Gear beta, and since some all news came out since the beta, we'll go ahead and touch on that too. But first, we'll get my beta impressions, and then I may put a timestamp here, so if you want to go just straight to the new stuff, you can. But here are my impressions. So, we're going to talk about some of the things I didn't care for much. The lobby system is not great. Now, granted, they like to do these lobby systems where you have little avatars and you walk a space and you go around, you interact with people and then fight them and match with them. Where in this one, it's instead of being in a 3D environment, it's in a 2D environment, and it just doesn't really work as well. There's sometimes disconnects when you try to get into matches before the match even starts. Not really having those problems during matches as much, but more along the lines of trying to connect in the first place. So hopefully they'll iron that out. Also, there's no rematch feature in the beta, which I'm hoping they're going to add that into it, because what you would have to do is once you ended the battle, you would have to go back up to that person, ready up, and then go to them. But the other weird issue that I just thought about was when you try to ready your character for a fight, to let people know you're ready to fight, it'll teleport you randomly across the screen instead of just letting you stay where you're at. So if you're playing a friend, you can teleport halfway across the screen, then you have to communicate with your friend, hey, I'm all the way over here now. So it's a little frustrating. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens enough to where it can be very annoying. I know some people aren't fans of some of the mechanics being toned down. I don't mind it as much because I was never that great into Guilty Gear. I love the series, but I was never that great into it. But I think there's a lot you can still learn. There's a lot of cool stuff you can still do in the game, regardless of the missing deeper mechanics. I think yellow Roman cancel's not even there anymore. That was one of the things that, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I don't believe that's in there anymore. So there was a lot of really crazy mechanics that just aren't there anymore, but for some people that might be a turnoff. For me, it doesn't bother me too bad. And the UI is still kind of boring, kind of plain Jane. But, they may fix that up. It may stay the same, but it's something that I'm not going to lose sleep over, but I did want to point it out. One of the characters I really love is Giovanna. She's one of the new characters. I've not played Nagaruki. I probably said his name wrong. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but Giovanna is so fun. A lot of people think she's just kind of plain, not very fun, but I really enjoy her, and I think if you really kind of dig into the character, I think you'll find a lot to like. And I really enjoy playing with her, and I can't wait to try her out along with my main Kai when the full product comes out. And it gave you quite a bit of characters to play as, a lot of classic Guilty Gear characters, and the two new characters, and characters from Exard, and past entries, except for the two new characters, which we'll be talking about here in a minute. But yeah, they were all great to play, what I played of it. I mainly stuck with Kai, and I did stick with Giovanna. I think I may have dabbled with Leo. I don't remember. I did play a little Leo and XR, but mostly stuck with Kai. And let's talk about that netcode real quick. That buttery smooth rollback netcode. Holy cow. Now, I know in the past, in some previous videos years ago, I didn't really know rollback even existed, so I thought that delay-based netcode was really good. I thought the way the Arc System Works implemented it was good. I didn't have any problems, but now I've come to realize those online games didn't play as great as I thought they did. Well, personally, I think they're serviceable at times, but it's not preferred at all. But this rollback netcode makes matches play great. I had some matches from the East Coast to Japan, which I know West Coast to Japan is probably a bit better. It wasn't perfect, but it played really well, surprisingly. Had a few jitters, worked fine. Played my friend Cyril from Defunct Games, East Coast to West Coast, and it worked great. Worked fine. And check out his channel too, by the way. Search for Defunct Games on the YouTube. But yeah, that rollback netcode is good. I'm glad they implemented it, and can't wait to see what they do with it. Alright, Now we're going to get on to the news. I-No and Anji Moto were shown off. They both look fantastic. I-No looks like she's going to have a finisher move, like an instant kill-like move, where she does her Guilty Gear X2 move. Don't know if that is an instant kill or just a regular super. We haven't seen insta kills yet, so if they do actually bring those out in Guilty Gear Strife, that would be interesting to see, bring that back. And some kind of bummer news, but it may end up for the best. It's been delayed from April 6th to June 11th. Which is a day before Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I feel like I could cry. But, regardless of that, it does look like it has been delayed till then. There have been rumors that there may be another beta, who knows? But if there is, that would be very exciting. But this can only be a good thing because they can fix the lobbies, add a rematch feature, fix the UI, maybe fix some balance stuff that some people had complaints with. Not really too technical of a fighting game player. I'm definitely kind of basic, but you know, there's some things that people found that could be better in the game, so we'll see what they implement and what they don't. Overall, though, I'm really excited for this game and what the future can hold for it. So, that's my thoughts on the Guilty Gear beta. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments if you're excited for any of this stuff. If you got to try the beta, let me know what you think of it. Did the lobby system completely piss you off? Did it not bother you? How do you think about that buttery smooth netcode? So, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, everybody, game on.